What's good, racing world? This is Matt Dobbs, aka Mr. Matt Racing, here to bring you a special edition of Fast Friday. Why is it a special edition? Well, this is Memorial Day weekend coming up, and we've got a super long day of racing on Sunday. Matter of fact, the longest day of racing on Sunday. We have the Coca Cola 600 in the NASCAR Cup Series from Charlotte Motor Speedway. But before that, we have the Indianapolis 500 in the IndyCar Series from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the biggest race in the world. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about real quick the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, because they too are running at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And I got to tell you, we've got us a hot one coming up all weekend, so let's just get right into it. Now, when you look at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Connor Zilisch is back again. He'll be back in the one car this week, and last time we saw Zilisch, he made a massive comeback at Watkins Glen and won in the last corner. He beat out the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Jesse Love. I may be looking at Zilisch or Love as favorites to win this weekend. I think Love is tired of losing this season. He's about ready to show why he won the championship a year ago. And as for Zilisch, he's fast everywhere he goes. He's in a junior car once again. So I would expect those two to be up front contending for the win late. Now, before we get to the Coca Cola 600, another massive event is running just before that, that being the Indianapolis 500. Three-time reigning series champion and four-time overall champion Alex Palou qualified on the pole this week, and Palou is looking to go 2 in a row at the Indy 500. Alexander Rossi and David Malukas joined him on the front row. Fan favorite Helio Castroneves will start 14th, trying for a 5th time to become the first driver in the 110-year history of this event to win the Indy 500 5 times. He is currently tied for the most with 4. Now, when I look at this race, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm either looking at a potential first-time winner of the event, or I'm looking at Castroneves to finally break through and become the only 5-time winner in the history of the Indy 500. You can't count out Castroneves until that checker flag is over. But when it comes to a first-time winner, it shows you this event can be pretty unpredictable, especially with how they draft at that racetrack. So watch for one or the other to happen. And now let's get to the Coca Cola 600. Now, this race is not like any other race we run in the Cup Series. It's 400 laps, 600 miles, starting the day and at night. You got to have a car that is great in all conditions, in all parts of the track. And the drivers and teams must have the right endurance and stamina levels in order to make it all happen. This race, if you want to talk about unpredictable, the last 10 years, 9 different winners, all of the first time in their careers. The only repeat was Martin Truex. I have a feeling that we may have a first-time winner on the season. Not necessarily the race, but the season. I'm looking toward the Hendrick Motorsports camp for this one. In particular, Kyle Larson and William Byron. I think this is the perfect race for those two to get their seasons back on track. In Larson's case, he won this event in 2021, so he could be the first repeat winner since Truex in the last 10 years. But you know what? You never know what to expect, because Larson's been passed for the win multiple times this year already. And as for Byron, hasn't really been a factor all that much this year, but Byron led almost 300 laps in this race last year before finishing second. I would expect similar speed out of the 5 and the 24, but you never know what to expect with this race, like I said. Now, who do you think is going to win this weekend? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're at it, leave a like, share this video, subscribe for more content, totally free, greatly appreciate it, helps out a lot. Don't forget to hit the little bell that notifies you when I upload. I will tag my social links down below, and then stay tuned for Time Trial Tuesday as I go over this weekend's events from Charlotte Motor Speedway as well as Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Until then, see you on the road.